Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, midday money on a Friday, the 20th of February. Welcome on into the show. Hope everybody is doing all right today. Why wouldn't you be? It's Friday. Most of you probably have a job, you're working, and getting ready for a weekend. Excellent. We're going to try to deliver some winners. Didn't add anything from last night, so if you watched the Look at a Line show, you could roll on out. But stick around. Hit the like, share, subscribe, notification bell on here on the YouTube channel. At Mr. Sean Higgs on the X if you're watching over there. Winners and Winers is back in the house on YouTube. I've entered you into the chat. Dylan, let's see what we got here. Princeton at Brown under 128.5. No, it was 130.5 last night when we gave it out. It's come down a bit. Yeah, maybe they're watching. They were watching the show last night. They were watching, Dylan. We said, let's take Brown under 130.5. I'll put the plays up again. They're in the Twitter sphere for those in the Twitter world as well. So there is that. And, of course, we're on the YouTube Boost Longevity with Tai Chi. Okay. Well, and these AI people totally ripped. King D's in house. All right. Dylan yesterday. Lock emoji, Miami, Ohio, today minus 8.5. Money line, Markel said Portland, money line. Pen out plays for today. Here are today's plays. Whoa. Can't sneak peek them yet. We're going to put them in the comments section for those watching. And then we'll hit them on the scroll underneath as well. So that'll be the second half. But 159 and 150 here with our show picks for the entire season. Going back to November 1st, their opening day. Milwaukee plus 2.5. VCU plus 8.5. Bowling Green plus 8.5. These were last night's line. I'm not giving out today's line because I can't give out two different lines. Game out last night. That's what we stick to. Good, bad, or indifferent. Brown under 130.5. As Dylan mentioned, this is down to 128.5. Let's pull up the live odds here on our odds logic. Milwaukee 2.5. It is 1.5. Now, VCU hanging at 7.5 currently. Bowling Green, 7.5 at DraftKings, 8.5 at FanDuel, 8s across deserts at Caesars, Hard Rock 7.5. So shop around on your Bowling Green line. Brown total. Wow, you got 128.5 though. I mean, I'm seeing 130.5 right now. Siena 133.5. This has moved to 132.5. Totals for me of the year. That's not just like this is me premium plays, and a lot of times they find their way into the chat here. So these are two. Just so you know, my totals: 57 to 41, 58%. On to some underdog action. Close calls here: 65 and 54. That comes out to 54.5%. It is a winner. You are winning there at this rate. It's not great, but it's a little money in your pocket. Green Bay plus 6.5 is a close call here. That line has not moved. Although that's a lie. Again, I see a 5.5 out in one spot and a 6. Shop around. Again, this was last night's number. If you want to wait, that's fine, and see how I go against the moves in the morning and stuff like that. I don't mind. The in games. This is a game I bet. This is a site pick kind of game. 112 and 68, 62%. 62% with 180 games. Again, and this is just back to January 8th, these games. Niagara plus 6.5. That line holding steady there. So there you have it. Those are the games. Nothing's changed. Tomorrow, and I'll even say tonight when we do look-ahead lines, and when I say we, I mean me and whoever shows up, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that are pretty much there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which are really the close call kind of games. And then there's another 3, 6, 9, 10, 14 that are like a point off. Like I was talking last night, I took my losers with South Alabama and North Texas, or excuse me, NJIT. I thought the lines would be 4 or 5. They ended up being 2s. I take them at the 2, 2.5. I end up losing instead of taking a dog, which I was leaning to. And instead of seeing a 5, it's a 2, it's a 4. Again, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes, and that was one last night. Instead of having 2 winners there, I had 2 losers. Again, I try to use the overnight number with my numbers and not kind of vary, because then you start, well, it was here, now it's there. It's way too much. You can't do it. I can't do it. To the chat we go. Stop Gio's in house. Good to see Stop Gio all the time. Good luck today. You as well. I adjusted the over-under at 128.5. Nicholas, how do I feel about Kinesis and Ryder? 1.5 Kinesis on the road versus Ryder. I would lean with Ryder. And again, it would be dishonest of me to be like, yeah, I like this game a lot. It wasn't a game that I looked at. Like I scan the lines, I see what I'm looking for, right? So I know I gotta find XYZ. I'm looking for those. I don't want to just dig into something to have a bet. Now, 3-22 Ryder, 7-17 ATS, 3-8 at home. Kinesia 6-7 on the road. Ryder is 7-3 straight up in this series. They haven't played this year. Last year they ended up splitting games. So there's that. Canisius comes in losers of how many in a row? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 straight losses. Started out nice, 3-0 in play, and then 11 straight losses. Underdogs, well, they were favored in one of these games. They were favored in one. All hell's breaking loose in my house, apparently. This is what happens. This is what happens. The wife goes out, and then, hey, is there any shredded lettuce at the house? My daughter didn't want to bring lunch today. Sorry. I told you. I took a nice roll out for you to make a sandwich. So 11 straight losses for Kinesis. One game they were a favorite in against Niagara, -2.5. They lost. That game was at home. Now, listen, Ryder is no great shake. 7-17 ATS, 3-22 overall. 1, 2, 3, 4 straight losses. 1-4, 1-5, 1-6, 1-7, 1-8. 2 and 8, 2 and 9, 2 and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I mean, like, it's as bad. It's bad. 8.5-point dog on the road. They don't cover. That's where I'm sure we had them against Sacred Heart the other day, losing by 11. 5.5-point dog at home, losing by 10. 8.5-point dog at home, losing by, what's that, 24. Terrible loss there to Merrimack. 14-point dog on the road, do not cover. 7-point doggy at home, win outright over St. Pete's. Cover versus Manhattan on the road, 5.5. 10 points against Mount St. Mary's. Loser getting 9.5. Ouch. So now they're in a spot. Again, these low lines, they had a similar situation at home versus Manhattan. They lost 74-71. The Bucknell game, same thing, a 2.5-point home dog at home, 51-38, 38 points. All that being said, yeah, I would take Ryder to Bronx here, but like you look at that, Nicholas, easy enough to take the Golden Griffs there, right? Look at this, Ryder's terrible. 8 and 19 team, 11 straight losses, favored by a point. I'm not. I mean, I got better games for you out here. I got them. I mean, they are. Well, I thought they were scrolling. I don't have them scrolling. My apologies. I have 3, 6, 7 better games. Even if you want AA MAC action, there's a couple of those. We got an under at Siena, and we got Niagara in the points. But I can't. 1.5. We took Gardner Webb last night. Terrible team, getting 19.5. They covered, though. Lane Gretzky's in the house. Smashing like, but appreciate it, Lane. Lane's also a YouTube premium on Sean Higgs. Thanks, Lane. Bowling Green 8.5. It's just worth a shot. Again, I thought about grabbing a money line here. Team's undefeated. Maybe they're going to start feeling some pressure. I'm not running it's not like I'm like, oh, you just got to keep fading these guys. I want to see an undefeated season. And for their sake, man, oh man, please lose before your tournament. They might not get in the tournament going 30-1. These guys go 31-1 won't make the tournament because, well, the net and the strength of schedule says you're not good enough. What kind of crap is that? Yeah, we won't get a 31-1 team, which is a nice little story. No, we can't have that. No. Hold on a second. We got 18-8 Cal coming into town. 17-10 Virginia Tech's on the bubble here. Well, that's all we need, right? I mean, it's ridiculous. Well, Central Florida is 18-7. They played a better schedule. Oklahoma State's 17. Look at this big win. They upset. Like, really? Come on. Michael B., Mr. First Quarter himself. My daughter wants Raising Cane's for lunch. We'll see if my wife brings it over. Who doesn't like that cane sauce? The sauce is the boss at Cane's. Then again, though, Huey Magoo's. Holy cow. The filet mignon of chicken fingers. Clippers second half hit to end tonight. Heck of a day for Michael B. What are your bets for tomorrow? For tomorrow, you want me to run off 30? You want me to run off 30 games I'm looking at for tomorrow? 35 games? Every underdog I like tomorrow? Ready? Get a pen out at the 14-minute mark, 14:30. East Carolina, NC Central, Georgia Southern, Albany, Binghamton, Dartmouth, Delaware, Loyola, Maryland, West Georgia, North Dakota, Monmouth, Hampton, South Utah, South Carolina State, South Indiana, Louisiana Tech, North Alabama, NC A&T, Alabama A&M. There you go. You got those? You ready for more? That are kind of bubble teams for me here. Tennessee State, FIU, Southern Miss, Stetson, Upstate, Northwestern State, Asheville, Charleston Southern, Central Michigan. Who else is this? UMass, Pine Bluff, Bellarmine. I got a lot of games. No bets made for tomorrow yet. I mean, unless you want, if you're looking for Duke, Michigan, right? Big marquee game got to line up. I would like Michigan there on neutral. Arizona, Houston, 5.5. I mean, I sort of want to take Arizona at 5.5. I know they've lost a couple in a row. They got some losses there. North Carolina interests me. 3.5 at Syracuse. What is that about? I know they're hurting a little bit, North Carolina. That's a Syracuse play, I think. First quarter Heat, I took them. I took them money line minus 135 just for you, Michael. And the Pelicans. Pelicans and the Bucks are two teams going different directions. Pelly's on a roll, 9-1 ATS last 20 first quarters. St. Pete's plus the one for Dylan Peters. The Peacocks on the road versus Iona in our AA MAC attack. This one is pretty much where it should be, I think. I mean, we'll dig into this one here real fast. 15-9 St. Pete's. They're 15-8 ATS. Not terrible. 15-12 for Iona. 15-12 ATS for them. St. Peter, 77-63 winner back on January the 19th as 3.5-point home favorites. Now they're 2-point doggies on a 7-3 straight up at ATS run. Last game on the road against Sacred Heart, 1.5-point favorite loser, 4.5-point favorite winner at Manhattan, 7.5-point favorite at Ryder, loser outright at Ryder. 3.5-point dog, loser by 8. 6.5-point dog, winner outright against Quinnipiac. Iona 5-5 ATS 4-6. They've lost 4 of their last 5. Not playing their best ball here. I lean to Peters. I mean, they've been favored too. Favored last game on the road, loser. Favored on the road, winner. Barely got to 1 by 6, given 4.5. Favored at home, loser. Covering as a 7-point dog on the road. We had them there against Siena. Fairfield, 2.5-point favorite, loser outright. I can make a case for St. Peter's, but honestly, these kind of games where it's like one either way, and especially this game, you got two teams that are basically have the same records. College hoops rugby taking VCU tonight and the money line. I think it's St. Louis last night, but this is a team on a long win streak, undefeated season, lowest bet. Once the streak is broken, usually drops the next game. It did with Arizona. It happens. I mean, it's 8.5 points. Listen, outright wouldn't be nice, but you can't tell me VCU will be close. I know you're not high in VCU, but they're still a top 50 team. JK's in the house. King D, great slate for. Listen, you. If you were here 2 minutes ago, you just heard my rundown. I think you were of all the games I'm looking at. I mean, it's not the sexy games. St. Peter's against Iona. Yeah, no, we just did that one. I can make a case for St. Pete's, but it needs in a close game like this, it's not enough points for me. I'd rather go with the home team on the money line here. I mean, listen, do I think Peters can give him a battle the way Iona's been playing lately? Yes. Again, Dylan, I'm going to tell you, little games like this right now, not what I'm looking at. I mean, listen, these schools, even the bad schools, and listen, Sacred Heart, I thought about taking here, getting 4.5. You know, I need 5, 6, 7, 8 points with these AA MAC teams if I'm taking an underdog. Does Auburn miss the NCAA tournament? Let me see where their nice win is at. because they are an SEC team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 13th place in the SEC, 14 and 12. There's no way they get in. Or they're not running the table. 1, 2, 3. They've lost 6 or no, they're not getting in. Who's their win? They won at Florida. That's their win. We beat Florida. Put us in. I mean, you beat St. John's. You had a close loss in the third week against or your fourth game versus Houston. They're not in. Heck no. They are out. Gas Station Sushi, Hugh Magoo's. Go downtown to Hugh Magoo's, right? It's on Fremont. It's I forgot what casino. Go. It's good. It is good. I had a picture of the sign. I don't know if I still have it on my phone here. Do I still have Hugh Magoo's the filet mignon of chicken on my phone? Of course I do. Of course I do. The chicken is good enough for you. Filet mignon chicken, Hugh Magoo's. At Hugh Magoo's, we only serve real tenders made from the tenderloin. It's a filet mignon and the best 3% of the chicken. Don't lose your charger at the Stadium Swim. $30. There you go. Nice $2 bill. Chicken taco trio, $42. Slider platter, $115. Smart water 6-pack, $36. 2 Jamesons, $15 a pop. $6.67 Autograt. Here's another. How about this one? How about that bill? $5 $5,009. Oh boy, we got a parlay in the house. VCU money line, Bowling Green money line, Green Bay money line. Mike, you could just there's a donut button here on the Sean Higgs YouTube. Just send that $20 to me. I go get Raising Cane's Caniac combo for my daughter, $17.85. That'll be great. I'll be waiting for that. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You go 1-3. Maybe one of these games hits. Mini parlay, 10-4 parlay run here for King D. 10-4 run. Purdue first half money line and Oakland first half money line. Purdue off the loss, take care of business at home, right? And you get out to a big lead. I like it. And the Grizzle over Green Bay. I got Green Bay for the game there, so I'll pull for a close first half there. So I'm not getting blown out, but you catch a win. Yeah, they're not getting in. My guy Wine Time. Love Wine Time. Probably see him at the Pubapalooza in San Antone the end of the month. I got a lot of running around to do this month. We'll be in Vegas for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday games. Auburn is a 10 seed. They're in 13th place with 14 wins. Joe Lunardi's a nut job. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Hold on. Let me go. I got to go to Bracket Matrix here. Bracket Matrix. A 10 seed. Bracket Matrix 10 seeds. Indiana, Texas, A&M, USC. No way Auburn's in this thing. No way. Michigan, Duke, Arizona, Connecticut, your 1 seeds. Oh, Auburn, a 9 seed on here. Get the hell out of here. No. No way. Get out of no. They're 14 and they got Kentucky here. Are they going to beat Kentucky? They're an underdog to Kentucky. At Oklahoma. I mean, maybe they beat Oklahoma. Ole Miss. I mean, LSU. I mean, they're 14 and 12. And at Alabama. At best, they're 19 and 12, and then they win the 2 games, so they got 21 wins because they beat Kentucky. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What is happening in this world? Well, I don't want to rain on your parade. I'm just telling you to bring an umbrella, bro. From Michael B to Michael A. Best out of the 3 teams, Michigan, Arizona, or Iowa State? Michigan. I mean, how am I going to talk bad about Michigan? Like that scenario. Okay. Little close 3-point spread for you there in the first half, Oakland, and then it's back and forth second half. You win by 5. Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Michael B. How about a parlay? The Thunder, Purdue, T-Wolves for a nice minus 278. Call Mr. Numbers. Is it similar to Canes? It's better than Canes. I mean, I like Canes. Canes is good, and they have a really good sauce. Hugh Magoo's chicken. It's as if someone did it in oil on a like you doing at home in oil on a frying pan on your stove. That's how good it was. It was top notch. Top notch. I'm an honest fatty. I'll tell you if something's crappy. All right, let's get out of here. We're going to skedaddle. It's my wife's word. We got to skedaddle. Milwaukee plus 2.5. VCU plus 8.5. Bowling Green plus 8.5. A pair of totals for you. Brown under 130.5. CN under 133.5. We have Green Bay plus 6.5. We have Niagara plus 6.5. The numbers posted here are records. And newer people to the show, you don't know what they are, that's fine. I'll let you know. College basketball, that is the Midday Money Show record since November the 1st. Totals. These are the totals record for me when I'm giving out totals. Not too many. Close call games. These are games since January the 8th that fit kind of dog rolls I like. Green Bay's a close one. 54.45%. 54.5 is winning. It's money in your pocket. People frown on it. The Discord Dub Club kind of crew, like, oh, that's terrible. We're hitting 80%. That's fine. This will still put money in your pocket. In the game, in the dogs that hit the system, 62% since January 8th. 112 and 68. It's pretty damn good. And you have them right there for you. Do as you please. I will be back tonight. And there'll be a gaggle of games tonight, bro. And sis. Bro and sis. Everybody out there. I told you. There's 30, 35 of them basically I'm looking at for tomorrow. Be sure to tune in. Be sure to tune in. SF Niners coming in as we're headed out. Niner, watch the replay on YouTube or head to iHeartRadio for the podcast form. I will load it up shortly. That's your Friday Midday Money Show. Back look headlines tonight. Put that notification bell on the YouTube channels here. Winners and whiners, people. Sean Higgs YouTube. Follow me on the X with Sean Higgs as well. I'm out of here. Back tonight. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.